14 Cruise Cabin Steward Secrets they'll love you for. Think your cabin steward is just there to empty your trash and refold your towels? Think again. These crew members hold more power over your cruise experience than almost anyone else on the ship. They work grueling 10 to 14-hour days managing 15 to 20 cabins, living in cramped crew quarters, months away from their families. Yet most passengers never discover the simple secrets these hardworking crew members truly love. Today, I'm revealing 14 insider truths straight from cabin stewards themselves that will transform how they treat you and, more importantly, how you treat them. Some of these secrets will surprise you. Others are things stewards have been hoping passengers would figure out for years. And by the end, you'll understand something most cruisers never grasp: why treating your cabin steward with genuine appreciation might be the single best investment you can make on your entire cruise. Let's dive in. Number 1. Learn their name and actually use it. This seems simple, right? But it's where everything starts. Your cabin steward's name isn't just a detail. It's the foundation of every positive interaction that follows. A seasoned Royal Caribbean cabin steward named Sol Araya Livros explained something that stuck with me. She said, "In a ship with 3,000 crew members, a guest remembering us and calling us by our names makes us feel seen and appreciated." Think about that. On a massive floating city with thousands of people, your steward is largely invisible. They move through corridors, cleaning cabins while guests come and go. But when you learn their name and use it, everything changes. On embarkation day, introduce yourself. Say their name a few times so it sticks. Use it when you see them in the hallway. Brief, genuine hellos with eye contact, and their name make them feel like human beings instead of invisible servants. That simple habit costs you nothing. It takes 15 seconds. And according to crew testimonials, it genuinely changes their entire day, every single shift. Number 2, ask the magic question on day 1. Here's something almost no passengers know. Your cabin steward has access to a whole menu of perks and services specific to your cabin grade that aren't advertised anywhere. They know what's included that you've never heard of. On embarkation day, ask them this exact question: what does this cabin grade get me? You'll be shocked at what you discover. Certain cabin types include complimentary laundry services. Others get access to special in-room dining menus with options the main dining room doesn't offer. Some grades include free beach bags, carafes for wine you brought on board, special bathrobes, or even free pressing services for formal night. Your steward knows all of it. They've explained these services to hundreds of guests, and they'll happily walk you through what's actually available to you because you asked directly and showed genuine interest. It takes one conversation. The perks can add hundreds of dollars of actual value to your cruise. Number 3, use the door sign system like it actually matters. Because it does. Your steward operates on an incredibly tight schedule, and the door sign is their GPS through the corridor. A simple makeup room sign when you leave breakfast tells them your cabin is ready to be serviced. It helps them plan their morning. A do not disturb sign signals they should skip your cabin, and they appreciate consistency. What they secretly hate: mixed signals. Leaving a makeup room sign up all day while you're actually inside, or leaving do not disturb hanging for days on end. These inconsistencies force them to guess. They knock, they wait, they come back later. Their schedule falls apart. One cabin steward on Fred Olsen explained that clear, intentional sign usage shows you respect their time and understand they're managing complex logistics across your entire cabin section. That respect gets noticed and appreciated. Number 4, keep your cabin floor clear. I know you've heard this before, but here's why stewards are secretly obsessed with this one. Scattered clothes, shoes, bags, and luggage turn a 15-minute cabin clean into a 45-minute Tetris game. They have to carefully pick up every single item, move it, clean, then replace it. Every single item. When the floor is clear, they can vacuum efficiently and thoroughly. The bathroom gets proper attention. The surfaces get dusted. A clear floor doesn't just help them, it helps you. You get an actually clean cabin instead of a cabin where stuff got moved around to accommodate their schedule. Stewards sometimes laugh about what they call laundry explosion cabins, but the joke masks real frustration. They're professionals who want to deliver excellent service. Empty luggage racks, closed closet doors, and a clear floor let them do their job properly. It's the difference between a standard clean and an actually luxurious experience. Number 5, consolidate your trash intentionally. Your steward empties your bins every single day, but here's what they secretly love: when guests actually put trash in the trash. Not scattered across surfaces, not under the bed, not in suitcases, in the provided wastebasket. Better yet, if you have a lot of snacking, consolidate everything into a single bag or container. This transforms a treasure hunt through your cabin looking for wrappers and bottles into one swift action. They notice when you do this. They appreciate the efficiency. They appreciate the respect for their time. It's a small behavioral pattern that distinguishes guests who understand service from guests who don't. Number 6, leave room service trays inside your cabin. The most thoughtful move is leaving the finished tray inside on a table where your steward can collect it. This keeps narrow hallways clear and safe for other guests and crew. It's considerate, and your steward will notice. Now, if your cruise line asks you to leave trays outside, do it. But place it neatly against the wall directly by your door, never in the middle of the walkway. Even that small consideration shows you care about safety and workflow. Late night trays? Wait until morning or call room service for pickup instead of leaving it outside. The timing shows thoughtfulness. The placement shows respect. These small gestures quietly communicate that you see the bigger picture beyond your cabin. Number 7, tip cash on day 1. This one matters for a specific reason. Your automatic gratuities get pooled and split between multiple crew members, but cash goes directly to your steward. A $20 bill on day 1 with kind words sends a powerful message. I see you. I value what you do. Thank you in advance. One cabin steward admitted this upfront tip completely changed her approach to that cabin for the entire cruise. She called it setting the tone. Guests who tipped early often found their requests handled faster, their preferences remembered before they even asked, and their cabins serviced at optimal times. You're not buying service. You're acknowledging their humanity and effort before they've even had a chance to prove themselves. That gesture lands differently than tipping only at cruise end based on performance. Number 8, ask about their family and listen to their answer. These crew members are thousands of miles from home. Most are sending 80% of their earnings to support families in their home countries. They have spouses, children, aging parents they won't see for 6 to 9 months. A genuine question, tell me about your family. How long until you see them again? Opens a door most passengers never walk through. Let them talk for 2 or 3 minutes. Actually listen. These brief moments of human connection combat the isolation and homesickness that comes with months at sea working brutal schedules. Your steward might be thinking about their daughter's school play they're missing or their mother's health back home. That simple conversation reminds them they're human beings with lives beyond this ship. Solaria Livros described how brief personal connections with passengers genuinely helped her mentally survive difficult contract periods. Number 9, fill out the post-cruise survey and mention them by name. Here's a secret that will shock you. Your 5-minute survey response directly determines your steward's career trajectory. Career advancement, bonuses, days off, promotions, they're all tied to survey mentions. According to Solaria Livros, having their name in reviews and surveys can earn them a possible day off, massive value when you haven't had one in 6 months, a VIC card offering prizes like free internet or cash rewards, free dining in specialty restaurants, or even being nominated for Employee of the Month. For crew members from developing countries, those rewards aren't just nice perks. They're meaningful financial additions they can send home. Multiple crew members practically beg passengers, fill out that survey. Mention your steward by name. Be specific about what they did that made your cruise special. That 5-minute action could literally change their financial year and career path. It's genuinely one of the most powerful things you can do. Number 10, leave a handwritten thank you note. This one hits different. Solaria Livros still carries folded notes from guests in her wallet years after cruising with them. She pulls them out on difficult days when the homesickness and exhaustion feel overwhelming. Those notes remind her why the hard work matters. Include specific examples of what the steward did that made your cruise better. Did they remember your anniversary? Solve a problem creatively? Offer helpful port advice? Write it down. Add a personal touch. One passenger included a purchase photo from the cruise specialty restaurant with a keychain, along with a note wishing blessed years ahead in the steward's career. That steward received a promotion 2 sailings later and credited that passenger's kindness as what kept them motivated through challenging times. A handwritten note costs you 5 minutes and nothing monetarily, yet crew members treasure them for years. That's an incredible return on human investment. Number 11, request ice buckets and services at specific times. Here's an insider logistics trick. Instead of vaguely asking for an ice bucket sometime during the day, specify a time. Could you please bring ice at 4 p.m. when we're back from the beach? This gives your steward a specific time they can build into their schedule and remember. Written notes work best for these requests. Sticky notes left on the bathroom mirror prevent miscommunication and give them documentation they can reference. Specificity helps them serve you better while managing their other cabins. It transforms a vague request into something concrete. They appreciate it. You get better service. Everyone wins. Number 12, report cabin issues directly to your steward first. When something isn't working, a flickering light, a leaky faucet, a noisy neighbor, your first instinct might be calling guest services. But here's what stewards prefer. Tell them directly and politely. Your steward has a direct line to the maintenance team and can often resolve issues within hours instead of days. Going through guest services usually means delays, more steps, more paperwork. Telling your steward also shows trust. Most stewards are relieved and grateful when a guest gives them the chance to help. It allows them to take ownership, solve the problem quickly, and feel appreciated for their role. This approach is the fastest path to resolution and strengthens that important guest-crew connection. Number 13, ask what hidden items and services are available on request. Cabin stewards can access things you'd never think to ask for. Mattress toppers to soften hard beds, feather pillows if you prefer them to standard foam, small fans for your cabin, reading lights, coffee makers even in cabin grades that don't include them, bathrobes and slippers in cabins where they're not standard, umbrellas for rainy port days, scissors, phone chargers from Lost and Found. Simply asking, what are the things you get most requested to bring or do these days? Opens a whole world of available services. Your steward knows what works. They know what guests appreciate. They're often happy to unlock these hidden perks for passengers who respect them and ask nicely. Most cost the cruise line nothing but significantly improve your comfort. Number 14, bring them small, practical gifts. This one's important to get right. While passengers often bring trinkets or souvenirs, stewards living in shared cabins with limited storage actually prefer cash. That said, certain gifts are universally appreciated. Laundry detergent is genius because they must buy it themselves in cruise stores or in port. Small packaged treats from your hometown with a note explaining what they are create meaningful cultural exchanges. One passenger brought specialty cookies from her region with a card explaining the recipe's history. The steward loved learning something new about the guest culture. The key is practical and thoughtful, not bulky or requiring storage they don't have. Avoid large gifts or homemade food, which creates problems rather than help. But a heartfelt note combined with a practical item? That combination speaks volumes about your respect for their situation. There you have it, 14 simple secrets that cabin stewards secretly love. Not one of them requires money. Most require just brief moments of genuine human consideration. Here's what you should understand. These crew members work longer hours than almost anyone else on the ship. They're farther from their families. They're managing incredible complexity across multiple cabins while dealing with thousands of different personalities and requests. Yet they show up every single day with smiles, professionalism, and dedication. When you treat them with respect, when you see them as human beings instead of invisible servants, when you take 5 minutes to fill out a survey mentioning them by name, you're not just getting better service. You're genuinely improving their lives. You're impacting their career advancement. You're contributing to the money they send home to their families. You're reminding them that their work matters and is appreciated. The secret that most cruisers miss is that your cabin steward holds remarkable influence over your cruise experience. They can solve problems you didn't know had solutions. They can unlock perks you never heard about. They can provide insider knowledge about ports and ship operations that transform your vacation from standard to exceptional. They can solve problems quietly before they ever become guest services issues. Or, if treated poorly, they can do the bare minimum and let your cruise be forgettable. The relationship is fundamentally human. Treat them like professionals. Remember their names, show genuine appreciation, fill out those surveys, leave those notes, tip in cash, ask about their lives. The return on this investment comes back multiplied in ways you'll notice and ways you won't. If you found this helpful and want to cruise smarter, hit like and subscribe. Comment with Cruise Smart if you've had positive cabin steward relationships that changed your cruise experience. Share specific examples in the comments of what you do to appreciate your steward. What's one thing you're going to try on your next cruise? Until next time, happy sailing.